Hey everyone, it's Remi. I haven't made a video in about a week, so I have been trying to think of different video topics to talk about, and this week I think one of the things that's been popping up for me is that on Tuesday I have my endocrinology appointment, which I'm pretty stoked about. And so a few things have been coming up around that. First of all, I've started to feel like, alright, I really want to talk to him about stuff. Like, this is going to be a good appointment. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but nervous in a good way. Another thing that's kind of come up is I've talked to my therapist about it. Last week on Wednesday during our appointment, it was not very good. It wasn't horrible, but I kept getting frustrated because what I was trying to describe to her, like, she wasn't quite getting it. And I mean, she's never worked with anybody who is trans before, so I can't really blame her, but she does have some kind of understanding of it. So I'm gonna work with her on Monday and try to explain it to her a little bit better, like how it really feels, like, and why I really want to go on T. I'm thinking a really low dose would probably be best. But I think she wants me to wait, but I don't know. I took a step back after her and my session, and I thought about what I really wanted to say. So I have an appointment with her tomorrow. I'm going into it a lot more prepared with what I want to say, and hopefully then she'll understand it. And if not, like, then I can probably just bring up some links and show her. And she's willing to listen, which is good. So that was one thing that was really frustrating. The other thing that I've been really thinking about is telling my parents and what's gonna go on with that. If I'm gonna go on it, like, I'm gonna do it with or without their support. I mean, it's gonna be for me, it's my body, you know. But I just don't know what I should do going forward with it, because, like, part of me is like, well, I really want to, like, tell them because it is kind of exciting, but obviously it's not going to be that exciting for them, at least at first. I mean, they're still trying to get used to this stuff, I guess. So, and they haven't quite wrapped their head around it. They're still kind of in denial. Excuse me. So, I don't really know if I should just not tell them, and then they're just gonna see changes, and then they might ask, and then I'll be like, oh yeah, so I decided to do this. I don't know. If I tell them anyway, they're not going to be approving of it anyway, but that doesn't really matter to me, so I'm like, okay. But then again, like, I don't know, I still haven't quite figured that out yet, and I think that's something I'm going to want to talk to my therapist about, you know, like, how to navigate that, you know. But that's really what's been going on for me, those couple things. And then I've been trying to figure out what I'm doing for Thanksgiving as well, because of how, like, shitty that weekend that I had with, like, my family went, like, and it was super dysregulating. I'm really nervous about going to Thanksgiving and having people on the other side of my family, because I don't know how much they know. I mean, some of them don't really have Facebook. I know some of them do, but I just don't know if I'm really ready. And I think it's just also because I don't have my parents' 100% support. So, I don't know. I talked to my cousins who were at the bingo thing, who were really chill, and she was like, you know, give your parents a chance, don't alienate them just yet, about, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. But I'm like, I know, but, like, I don't feel safe there. Like, I don't feel like they see me, and it's not comfortable for me, you know. And so I I thought that maybe she would be, understanding. And it's not like she said, no, don't come. She was just like, oh, give your parents a chance, blah, blah, blah. And she still didn't really know what she was doing for Thanksgiving anyway. I kind of asked a little bit early. So I was like, oh, okay. And the last thing I messaged her is, well, if this makes you feel like you're going to be put in the middle between, like, my mom and my parents and I, then I understand if, like, you don't want to get involved and you're worried about that or whatever. So I called up my other friend who owns the shelter that I volunteer at, and I asked her what she was doing, and she said that she's not sure too, but she said that she'll let me know if, like, whatever. And then worst case scenario, I find a soup kitchen and be like, you know what, I'm gonna give back this year and just go to the soup kitchen for Thanksgiving, because you know what, it's so much stress. Like, and even with Christmas is already going to be stressful enough, too. Like, I just don't need another holiday right now. So, so I've been trying to balance that out. I've also been running really low on money, and I still haven't quite heard back from that job that I applied to, and I had an interview last week. It went really, really well, so I think I got it, but I just haven't gotten any kind of follow-up or anything, even though I tried calling on Monday. I'm going to try calling again tomorrow and see what's going on. So I'm, like, kind of in this, like, middle zone with a lot of things right now, and a lot of things are very unstable and unsure. But, yeah, those are the things that are going on in my life right now. Kind of want to just give you guys an update. If you have any suggestions or comments with the hormone things and talking to my parents and stuff and what to do with that, that would be really cool. Because I've been trying to think about it and I just don't know what to do with it. But yeah, this is going to be kind of a long-ish video. But I will talk to you guys maybe in a week or so, or in a few days. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.